So, hi guys, welcome back to the Pop My Cherry podcast. So, we're starting off this month. We're now, thank fuck, January's over. Sean, I don't know about you.
Oh God, I am very done with the cold weather. I haven't had
Jesus.
that heating off.
No, well,
whole
it's still
month.
not tropical, it's February, not August, and even August here. So
But we're getting closer.
we're getting closer to exotic feels, I think. But yeah, how did you find January?
You know what? I feel like I made good on my promise to be like, get shit done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think I came in business
You
mode,
did actually.
and yeah, I've stuck to it so far.
Yeah.
The eating, not so great.
Rome wasn't built in a day,
No,
though.
exactly.
And
So-
look, I always say that Chinese New Year and all that there, even if you want to,
Chinese takeaway New Year.
Chinese takeaway New Year, we can always extend a deadline. Do you know what I mean? So we'll not stress too much. I'm glad it's over. It was kind of my flop month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, what do you mean flop? I feel like you just relax in January.
I can't relax, so I struggle with the relax. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I saw like a photo while
Yeah.
you were in Manchester. You were like
Yeah.
on the PlayStation.
Yeah,
I
I'm
was
now
a
a
different-
gamer. Yeah. Call of Duty Black Ops. Yeah.
Yeah, watch out for those servers.
It's hard though. I get really stressed out doing it though.
Oh, I can't. I'm unk now, Jerry.
Right.
I'm very unk. I've no skills now on the games.
Really? No.
I try and go on FIFA and all, and it's
No.
just like
Oh.
they're
I like
passing it all
struggle
around
moving
me.
the guy. I'm like, where am I at? I get very disorientated. I get very disorientated anyway in life. Half the time I'm very like, so in a virtual world, it really doesn't work.
Yeah. Would you be like me? You're very competitive, so when it starts going wrong,
No. I'm really. People would think I'm competitive. I'm not.
No?
I'm not. You see, if I'm at like a gym, I'm like, fuck this.
yeah, you're just having a good
I
time.
tap out so easy in everything in life. I'm a quitter. I'm not. I am. Yeah. But like it's February now.
Yay!
Yay! So we're going to turn it around. But first up, with a big announcement. Obviously, before we get in this catch-up episode, we're now officially on Patreon.
Woohoo!
So yes, it's going to be. What do you think, Sean?
Brave new world.
Well, first of all, we wanted to really hold off. Some people jump on the Patreon bandwagon very quick.
Yeah.
I think I really just wanted to take my time and build a listenership, first of all. But
Yeah.
it's something that I've been asked a lot about.
People want to see more.
Yeah, people
It's a
want to
good
see
thing.
more. So basically, if you don't know what Patreon is a subscription platform. So there will be like bonus episodes, exclusive content. We have like something like we've documented the whole behind the scenes of the live show. It's going to be very much like Kardashian spec, like all the drama that happened backstage. It's going to be in a series over there. So anything that's kind of like exclusive, there's a wee wall that you have to climb over. But
Yeah.
that's going to be where like our like loyal community is based. So it's going to be kind of if you think it's crazy what we say on here,
Oh yeah, that's the
like
peak
I'm
show.
I'm holding back.
That's the other thing.
Yeah.
A lot of these episodes, sometimes there's
We'll have to cut bits out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So if you ever see a bit that goes whoosh, beep,
Or swoosh thing, something's been badly said that's had to be cut out.
but Patreon,
There's no cuts.
we're a lot more loosey goosey. So
Loosey goosey, no cuts. So you'll get these episodes here, not edited. You're going to get bonus episodes. If there's going to be any events, shows, guests, anything coming up, you're going to be our producers as well.
yeah, first dibs.
First dibs, get your questions in. There's going to be loads. So it's going to be really, really fun.
Yeah, I'm
Really,
looking
really,
forward
really
to it.
fun. I'm really looking forward to it. And then we're going to have chat rooms, loads of different things. So it's going to be basically like the Pop My Cherry community.
Yeah,
So if you want to head over, we're going to have the link in the description section where you can go and check it out. So we're now officially on it, and then the content's going to be coming in bulks basically over the
Yeah.
course of these next couple of months. So you want to sign up and head over there. But yeah,
yeah.
it's a new venture. I can't sell anything yet. Do you know what I mean? But trust me,
Oh, you still enjoy it.
you'll be getting the full spread.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's gonna be bitchy. I don't know why. It's like kind of, if you're here, we write it down. Do you know what I mean? So I'll be a wee bit like, this really is a safe space.
So are you gonna turn off your
I'm just gonna
your Q radio voice?
Oh, Q radio voice is gone. It's gonna be yeah. You're a cunt. Yeah. So yeah, it's basically like the only fans of podcasting. Do you know what I mean? So it's like you're gonna get. It's not a hand bra anymore. You're getting the full spread. 7-Eleven, Sticky Vicky Ping Pong show over there.
Brilliant.
But yeah, so this is just a solo catch up episode starting a new month. We were saying there, obviously January. I think everybody struggled with January. I don't know what it is. There was something in the air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everywhere's so quiet. Like I've been playing the bars, and
Yeah.
actually first week. Know what I think the first week was, which was actually busy. I think that was people who planned Christmas
Boycotting
parties.
dry January.
Maybe that.
Yeah.
But also, I think Christmas parties that were like couldn't be ours doing it in December. And
Yeah.
they were like, we'll do it in the new year.
Well, a lot of the hospitality circuit always has their
Oh, yeah, true.
Christmas parties in January.
So I think
because
that's
they're
what
always
we got
working
there.
the Christmas rush.
But then since then, oh my God, it's been dead.
Yeah, just.
If I just survive.
But then the gyms feel dead too. I'm not seeing usually it's like that flip. I'm
yeah.
not really seeing the flip. I don't know. I just think we're in our linger.
Well, I wouldn't know what to look like.
No, well, neither would I, actually. I'm not going either. Maybe everybody is there and the classes are packed. But no, funny, we're talking about hospitality. Like, this is something I've had an experience recently, right? And I feel really bad to bring this up. But, Sean, I couldn't believe it. And tell me what your thoughts are on this. I think as Irish people, we really struggle to complain. Would you be, if you went to like a bar or a restaurant, if you were dissatisfied with something, could you articulate a complaint?
That would be very rare.
Yeah, same as me.
I would find it really tough.
Yeah.
I bought me and my friend a coffee last week, and I walked out of the shop and didn't take a sip for a while. Walked down the street, took a sip, and I went, "That's cold."
Oh,
Took another sip. No, definitely that's ice cold. And I asked him, "Is your coffee cold?" And he's like, "Yeah." And he was just being nice. He was kept drinking it because I bought him it. And I was like, "I'm gonna go back and get another one." And I went, "No, I'm not." Imagine me going in and going, "Actually, could you give me a warm coffee?"
I know.
But I bought a cold coffee. I didn't buy what they advertised.
I know, and this is something I've only kind of realized recently. Like, as in, because from my angle, I worked in hospitality, so I always remember it wasn't that big of an inconvenience if somebody complained.
Yeah.
But I think just because I worked and I'm like, oh, don't
don't torture them.
Their day's difficult, or maybe they're getting it straight. You know what I mean? But there's certain so I'll explain the situation, right? So I've had 2 encounters, hospitality related. So first up, cold food and a cold coffee as well in Manchester, and I didn't complain, but then my partner complained, in it, sorry, we ate it and
Nothing wrong with it.
We didn't send it back. We just said look, just to let you know. And they're like, oh well, thank you for letting me know. And I don't know why, we both felt awkward.
Yeah.
Or embarrassed to complain, as if we don't have the right to. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
But this one, tell me what you think. So, not going to say the restaurant, not going to say anything about it, and I don't know if anybody listening will. I don't want to make. I don't know if the person. Do you know what I mean? We're on a platform here. Do you get me?
Yes.
So I don't want to turn around and say it and embarrass anybody. So no, it's not.
It's not. I'm only
Look,
joking.
you're a slobber.
I'm joking. I just said somewhere random. It really isn't.
You are so messy. It's not, by the way.
It really isn't.
It's not. Now I feel like I need to say. I'm not saying location. I'm not saying nothing. But anyway, so I was in a restaurant, right, with my mum and dad, Sunday dinner, that type of thing. Okay, and I ordered a pint of my wadi. Just a pint of squash, okay? It's not fancy or whatever, right? So the waitress was coming over and was holding the bar tray, and the glasses were on, whatever, and a jug of water. So mum and dad got a jug of water. And when she was about to set the pint of juice down, she noticed, and I noticed as well, there was a hair hanging on the rim of the glass. Now, the only way I can describe this hair was like a woman sitting at the side of the pool on an in an all-inclusive resort in Benidorm. So do you know whenever she's just splashing her feet? So the bottom of the hair is the whole way in the pint glass, and the rest of it's half hanging on the rim, right? So she noticed it. I noticed it. And while she's holding the tray, standing at our table, she picked out the hair out of the glass and set the glass down. And when I say my jaw hit the floor, I was so stunned. My initial reaction was going to be, I'm sorry, did you literally just pick a hair out of my drink and set it down? But I just was so stunned. Like, I felt nearly like, I couldn't fucking believe it. And then I'm getting my knickers in a twist. I'm hyperventilating. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm not, like, I can't drink that. Like, what the fuck? Like, and I can't, like, I just.
And it makes it worse.
I just couldn't even believe, like, God forgive me, the brass neck to set it down, right? And then I'm getting worked up, and then Mum's then piping up, and what are you can't drink, what's saying that? Like, what are you on about? Why? And then, oh, you're a coward, you can't even complain. I'm like, fuck up, Mum. And I was like, I just want to leave it. And I get really worked up, and she's working me up anymore. You're pathetic and all this. And then, it was like, then I didn't have the balls to do it, so my dad did it. And then my dad was all like, just like, you know, like, I'm really sorry, like, you know, like, there was a hair, like, in this glass, and then, like, that was it. And I went bright red. And then what made it even more awkward was then you just know that, like, I've worked in hospitality. I know when you're going into the kitchen, you're having a bitch.
Yes.
So the girls are clearly in the kitchen, and then the girl comes out with her hair tied. By the way, her hair wasn't tied up. And then she comes out with her hair tied up.
Oh my God.
And she was nice and friendly. Nobody was rude. There was none of that there. But it was just like, I'm feeling such a way about something.
Yeah.
And like, even now talking about this, I feel like such a carn.
I wouldn't drink it, and I probably would, if I'm being deadly honest.
Like, do you not think that's
probably
do you, like, as in, like, if the food's a bit slow, I don't care. If the bill there's a mistake in the bill, that can be fixed or whatever, or, you know. But, like, come on.
Yeah.
Like, that's environmental health shit, no?
No, 100%. But what makes it worse is the fact that she acknowledged it.
In front of...
And
like,
then sat down and said, like, oh, it's no big deal.
Yeah.
So then if you bring it up, it's like, you think it's a big deal, but I don't.
Like,
so there's already a conflict.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, so that makes it harder.
Like, my brain spiraled.
Yeah.
As soon as that glass went down, do you know in Kill Bill? Like, that literally was my brain. I was like, surely the fuck not. But I didn't have the balls to finesse that.
Yeah. And then sometimes do you think...
I've this conditioning thing in my head. I think I'm very self-conscious of where I go. Mm-hmm. Don't laugh at this.
No, I know what you mean.
I know, you can all fuck off. Like, oh, here we go, Mariah. But, like, it's that, like, he's difficult.
It's like, fuck, your man Jerry Labs was in the other day.
He's all fuck me. So I'm so conscious of that I then would be like, you could set a plate of shit in front of me and I'd be like, thank you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, because you don't want people to talk about you.
But just, why are we so backward? Do you, like, watch, but then you see, if I was with somebody and they complained, I do go about like, oh, like.
I know what you mean. Nicole always makes me do it. Like, if there is.
But have you ever been with anybody that's like a real, like, complainer? Like, I'm not paying for that. Like, a service. Like, what? I'm not, like, hello. I'm like, I just die. I'm like, oh my God, like, you're cringing me out so bad.
No, but maybe I'm the person.
But what's wrong?
Feel like
what is wrong here? Is it like, no, you are entitled.
Yeah.
You're paying for food and you're paying for a service. Like, you are entitled to complain. Like, no, you don't be rude. Don't be a dick. Mm-hmm. But you're entitled. If you're not happy, you're entitled to say.
Yeah.
You're entitled to give that feedback.
100%.
But I think we're so afraid of, like, why do we see it as confrontational or making something awkward? Or do you get what I mean?
Yeah. I always picture Eminem.
As in Eminem the rapper, or like the wee Eminem man?
No, Eminem
or Lisa
the rapper.
Rinna as Eminem.
No, Eminem, Marshall Mathers, like.
Oh right, okay.
Because like I think if I complain and send something back, it's like I'm being Burger King spitting on your onion rings. You know, like.
Oh right, okay.
You know,
they're gonna do right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is unhinged. Of course, they wouldn't fucking do something to your food, but like, I always think, oh fuck, I'm making it worse by giving off about it. Mm-hmm. No, like, see if you say, oh, can I get the garlic potatoes?
Yeah.
And skinny fries come out.
I
would never turn around and go like, actually, it was garlic potatoes. Would you?
No, I wouldn't.
You know what I mean?
Truthfully, I do like. I didn't even like that. Like, I'm not being funny. Like, no disrespect to like, but like, come, like, no,
Yeah, I wasn't on.
that like, and like that's a complainable complaint.
But see, when it comes to like business and like work and stuff,
Yeah.
I'm like not like ultra confrontational, but I'll like back myself if something like that happens.
So
Like
will I weirdly.
seeing like
Actually, no, I'm a bit of a pushover.
if I'm
No,
in a
I
bar or
am.
something,
Yeah.
like and me and Matt's playing in a bar and we get shortchanged or something. They give us the wrong. Like Matt goes, "Oh, sure, it's all right. Just don't worry about it."
I can't. I don't have that.
I go up and I'm like, "No, I'm saying something." He's like, "What's the point? They're just gonna
Aye.
get annoyed and it's gonna start a fight." And I'm like, "No, here, fucking, I'm bidding up." But I approach it respectfully, and I'm like, "No, here, that was meant to be." Bup, bup, bup. And they're like, "Oh well, we were told this here and such was off." And I'm like, "Oh, is that right? Well, okay. Well, can you actually go get the money in?" You know. Not that I'm like
You're a loan shark. You're like mafia vibes.
I'm like, you don't want to know what happens.
No, like I'm a pushover completely.
Are you?
I'm wondering, anybody listening, are you like a pushover or do you have no issue complaining? I think some people do. I don't know. We're weird here.
It's definitely. What was your partner think? Did you bring us up to him?
No, I actually haven't mentioned.
Because that's what I would
Haven't had a
love to know what
conversation.
he thinks.
Oh, he would complain. He would
Yeah.
complain there and then.
Which again, nothing wrong with that.
No, but not. But even the word complain.
Yeah.
Like,
It's not
as
even
if it's
a
a negative.
Yeah, it's not a
It's
complaint.
like you set the drink down with a hair in it hanging out of it like a noodle. Like, and I get it. Like, fair enough. It was a fucking pint of my waddy. Like, do you know what I mean? I didn't order like a bottle of Moe, so I'm not expecting a bottle girl to come down with a sparkler and be like, "Take a shot for the birthday, bitch," and hold a sign saying "Cherry Cherry" or whatever. Like, you know, it was a dash. Like, so yeah. Like, I suppose, and you know, do it deserve a coaster? Not really. Do you know? Does it deserve a straw? Not really. Like, does it even deserve an ice cube? Not really. It's a dash, you know, but not a hair.
Here's another one. Right.
And it's just like, I'm sorry as well, hygiene. I'm sorry, God. Like, sometimes that's why I hate having a podcast, because you're like, you say something, you're like, oh God, I feel so bad. But fuck it, why would I feel bad? I'm not being funny. If you work in a restaurant or a bar or whatever, tie your fucking hair up.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, like, that is disgusting. No, but I'm not, and I laugh. Everybody always snubs places like fast food chains or like McDonald's or Burger Kings or whatever, them types of places. They've better hygiene. They wear a hairnet.
Well, that's the thing.
Or you think they don't? You don't know what
It
your face there.
depends.
This is getting messy, is it?
My next thing.
It's
next
getting
thing.
carn over here, isn't it?
We're not meant to be going to McDonald's, right?
Yeah.
But
right.
yeah,
Yeah, sorry. Fuck.
But
yeah.
we've all been
No,
to
don't.
McDonald's, right? Like,
I
that's
just mean
fucking-
generalised
Yes,
fast food chains.
yes.
No, we're not endorsing it. No,
We've
we're
all-
against. I don't eat in McDonald's.
Yeah, neither do I. But we've all been to a McDonald's,
Yeah,
right?
we've been like, yeah.
So you go up to the window and they say, right, here's your thing. And you say, oh, can I... when you order, you order with, like, oh, can I get some red sauce and salt in the
Yes.
bag? And they're like, yes, no problem.
Don't be this.
So if you
You're
drive
gonna
out into
and
the
drive
car
to that
park,
window and then it's not in the bag and then you're going to be raging. Wise up.
do you
Wise up.
do you
No,
go
I
back
don't.
in?
Hardly get a life.
Or do you tell them to go back and get it?
No, I let it be. That's pathetic.
I do ask them to go back
That's
and get it.
you see, but the thing is, that's drive and dash. You've got your service. Wise up. It's different. Like, there's a difference in what, a £7 or £8 McDonald's that you've drove around the window and picked it up. Look, get a life.
Yeah.
Versus you've went in a restaurant and spent the cost of maybe £70 or £80,
Yeah, I know.
and there's a human hair.
Yeah.
DNA is in your drink.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
But again, like,
No.
is it that much of a hassle to go, like, actually, here, there's no red sauce in that bag?
Yeah. Well, if you were smart enough, you'd always collect sachets. I have friends that collect sachets in places. They just always have them in their car. That's kind of rotten. No.
That is rotten.
Yeah, but do you want to hear this? This is so funny. Like, we'll just say a drive-through, because we're not about endorsing
No.
places that don't align with us. But I was going through a drive-through one time, and like, this is whenever, like, you know, like, oh my God, like, this is a flex. I was going up to the second window, so I was speaking to them on the thing, and then I was going up to the second window to collect, and like, the cashier or the server lifted the bag, turned round like to hand it out the window, and goes, "Oh my God, it's you!" And you know what makes it worse? I was in the back seat, right? So I was with my mum and dad, like out for like a wee I'm such a wee baby. But I was in the back seat, but my dad's front window doesn't work, right? His front window doesn't work. So he had to drive forward. So like I'm at the window.
Like you were getting chauffeured?
Like and then there's child locks in the back. So he had to put the window down. Like, is that not given like Michelle Obama? And then the girl's like, oh my God, it's you. And I'm like
I know. Oh God. Does that not squander the life for you though?
I was mortified. I was mortified because of how we came to the window. Do you know
But you weren't mortified by her like Eric Clapton? No? No.
Felt
You're like,
correct.
That's a clip, Jerry. That's a clip.
Stop it. Anyway, we need sorry, so I've been sitting being a Karen and now I'm being a Mariah. We need a bit of humility here.
Yeah. Well,
anything humble.
Speaking about humility,
yeah.
Victoria Beckham.
Fuck me, don't. Oh my God, right? It's mental. Absolutely mental. So we're kind of at the after. We get it that it's all. But I feel like this is a good time to talk about it.
Aye.
Because it's all. The dust is kind of settled and we can actually give a conclusion on it all.
I'll tell you what, and this is going to excite you.
Right?
You know that I live under
A rock.
Yeah. So, like, I only know surface level stuff of what's happened here. So you can fill me in.
Oh, good. Right. Okay. So there's always been these rumors that basically Brooklyn Beckham doesn't fully, like, there's been a rift in the family and it's all over the head of his wife, Nicola.
Harry and
is
Meghan.
Peltz or Belts?
Right.
Nicola Peltz, Nicola Belts, Nicola Sohan, but she comes from, like, billionaire, like, dynasty. Apparently her family's very corrupt, though. There's a lot of shades of grey there if you look into it. But anyway, it's not like as if she comes from billionaire status. But anyway, she and Brooklyn got married or whatever, and apparently Victoria has never favoured the wife, the wife, and then there's been a lot of conflict or whatever, and then I think there's been a lot of stuff for speculation in the media. So Brooklyn Beckham goes to his Instagram stories, likely to have control of the narrative than say doing like, you know, an interview or whatever for it to be regurgitated. He put up his point of view, but he really overshared lately, I would say. Shared a lot of details, I suppose, to back his point.
Yeah.
So shared details of the wedding to which Victoria inappropriately danced and hijacked the first dance. But apparently it wasn't the first dance. So it was actually like the third or fourth, but it was like Mark Anthony. Who the fuck is Mark Anthony? I don't know.
Mark Anthony is in like
a singer?
Well, I was going to say Mark Anthony, like the Roman fucking general, like who married Cleopatra.
No, I don't think it's him.
So it's not him.
Not him. It's a singer, apparently. Mark Anthony. Is Mark Anthony the one that used to go with J-Lo?
I don't know. We can Google that.
We'll do a deep dive, or maybe do a deep dive at home as well. But anyway, Mark Anthony, never heard of him until this. Well, he'll never be getting booked for a wedding again.
Oh, is the DJ, is this?
No, that's DJ Fat Tony.
Right. Yes.
We'll get on to him. So anyway, long story short, Mark Anthony sings a song or whatever, and then Victoria inappropriately hijacks the first dance.
Mark Anthony did go with, or was married to Jennifer Lopez for 10 years.
Is he the singer?
Yes.
That was at the wedding?
It must be.
Oh my God, oh my God, still got
On
it.
the ball.
So basically that's the 411, and then there's been the memes and all this type of stuff, and everybody's like, you know, like having like a kiki and a good old time at this, and it's funny. But then also it's very, very sad too. Like obviously there's a rift. But then DJ Fat Tony did an interview on This Morning. So Fat Tony was the DJ at Brooklyn Beckham's wedding. He's like an iconic DJ, and I just thought it was very like messy to go on This Morning. But then I thought it's so messy for him to go on This Morning and talk about that. Because he's done all he's close friends to like Victoria and David, and has done all the Beckham parties throughout the years. So he's in the inner circle. So for somebody in the inner circle to go on This Morning with like what Dermot O'Leary and Alison Hammond and talk about the details of the wedding,
That's wild.
well, who do you think that likely came from? The Queen Bee.
Oh.
100%.
Oh, do you think she
I think
has...
it was instructed for him. Not instructed like in
Like
that way, but
PR?
I think, yeah, it's a PR thing.
Right.
Like,
And so is that where we got the revelation about it being the third or fourth dance or
Yeah.
something? Ah.
So that's where that got cleared up.
Oh my God. So do you think her publicist has been like...
Yeah. So I think he got permission or encouragement to go on this morning. Like, what's the gain for him to go on it?
Make him more relevant again? I think the whole story is making him bigger.
Well, yeah, but he said, like, it was more like his whole thing is he just wanted to set the record straight. But he remained neutral in the whole situation. He was all like, it's sad. But yeah. And then Rebecca Liss piped up too.
Who's that?
So she was the one that used to have the alleged affair with David Beckham.
Right.
Do you remember back in the day?
I don't.
Were you born?
Probably.
2007, 2008, 2006?
Yeah, I was born in
around that time?
1986.
Whenever David Beckham did play for Real Madrid,
Yeah.
there was an alleged.
Oh, yeah.
He was like, she was the
Do remember
PA. Anyway, we don't want to get. We're illegal.
So what was her involvement in the
She
wedding?
just was like, no, sorry. She was just commenting.
Oh, right.
Like, glad to see Brooklyn stand up for himself, that family, all that type of. Yeah,
That's
very
mental.
mums and Facebook vibes.
Something I did see from it all was
Mm-hmm.
like afterwards there was like a photo going around of Cruz Beckham with his girlfriend.
Yes.
And did you see like she is like a dead ringer for Victoria Beckham?
Is she?
And
Well, I didn't get a proper look.
and everybody was going like, that's a bit
Weird. Really? Sean. That's how shit starts. You speculating there. And I'm sure. No. I don't know. I need to get a look at her. I forget what she looks like, in fairness. But that's the 411 in a nutshell, basically. But it's all died down. But then Victoria Beckham's single, Not Such an Innocent Girl, got to #1 on iTunes. Everybody is back in. Like, it's very much like it's Victoria Beckham's world, and we all just live in it. Like, she can't do no wrong, apparently.
Yeah.
But on a serious note, I do think it is very sad. But you could look at it from two ends. I think somewhere in the middle is likely the truth.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say I could imagine her being difficult. And let's cut the bullshit. Does anybody like their in-laws? Like, you maybe do, but like it's not always the most smooth sailing relationship. You know.
No, 100%.
So I think everybody can likely relate to that. And then as well, it's kind of, but then there's this thing at the minute where it's like, there's different ways where you could look at this. It's the part where it's like similar to like Prince Harry and Meghan, where is that part, like, they didn't choose this life, they were born into it. And like the kind of, all that type of stuff matters, and the power and the control and the money and all these
There's
things.
loads of that.
And the endorsements.
Famous families.
Yeah. So it's nearly like, there's a coldness to it where it's like, the kids kind of do, like, most child stars did come up flawed in some way, or not flawed, like some sort of like a trauma response after, like, that life.
Yeah.
It's not a natural life.
Yeah.
To grow
I mean,
up
look
in.
at like Jaden Smith and
Yeah,
the
yeah.
likes.
A lot of Justin Bieber, like, a lot of.
It's growing up in show business.
I don't
very
think it's a
rarely goes
healthy.
right. Yeah.
I really don't think so. But then on top of that, it is that thing of the Napo baby.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Is it an entitlement?
Mm-hmm.
Like, is it a case of, right, well, look what.
Because there was
done
something
for you?
else about the name, the brand Beckham, the name that they were trying to get him to drop the name
Oh my God.
because they didn't want her to. I don't know.
Yeah.
Something.
What does he do now? Is like, I know that he played football up until a certain point, and then
Yeah, I don't know.
he stopped.
I don't know.
I don't know if he like models or something. now
Maybe
or
something
whatever.
like that. Like
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, that's kind
That's
of it.
about it.
That's about it. But yeah, but then I was speaking to somebody at the start. I was so here for the lower, and there was somebody that was saying you should look up like their astrology signs, all very fitting. So if you want the truth, look up the star signs and the astrology, and you'll be able to really work it out.
Isn't it like the case that he was called Brooklyn because he was either born or conceived?
Conceived in Brooklyn, yeah.
That's weird to have that legacy, isn't it too?
But also Brooklyn's such a cool name. Do you know, I was sitting thinking in the car on the road up, if you had to give yourself a name, what would it be?
Oh, give myself
Like
a
if you,
name.
yeah, if you could like you know, so obviously like you all know me as Jerry, but biologically like it's Jared, and I just think like what? It's so not me.
Oh, I don't know. I always liked. I was always distinguished from because obviously I went to a boys' school in West Belfast. There was 40 Seans,
Yeah,
so I was Sean McD.
yeah,
And so like I'll meet people who like I knew back then,
yeah.
and I'm Sean McD to them,
Mm-hmm.
not Sean, not like anything, or just McD,
Yeah.
which is, and I like that. I sort of like that.
But that's a nickname, though.
Yeah,
I mean, and if you could
and a
completely
proper.
change your name,
Oh,
so I like strong names, but I think I'd love to be called like Panther. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like imagine that in text and
yeah.
like stranger names out there now. It's like I think Panther
I
or
like.
Vixen.
I've always liked the names Matthew and Andrew. My granddad's
Oh,
called Andrew.
yeah.
I like that. I don't know.
No, I like a bit of Calabasas.
No, no.
in the gig.
I'm very old money when it comes to names. Andrew McDonald just sounds like famous Scottish author or something. You know what I mean?
It does, yes.
Yeah. Andrew McDonald.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ah, you see, I think second names are overrated. I just would want to be like
Just one name. Madonna.
Madonna vibes, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Like Madonna has the best name.
Yeah.
And there's like a religious element. Is Madonna Mother Mary in like French
Yes.
or Italian?
What? Yeah, in Italian. I
Italian,
think.
is it?
I think. Oh my God. I God knows if that's right.
Is that right? I don't know why I'm
I
feeling
feel
like,
like
it is
that's right.
Is it?
It's right for the purposes of this
For
podcast.
this podcast,
that
yes,
isn't fact checked.
We're not in Stephen Fry here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So the other thing is, oh my God, it's going to be old news. But the traders.
yes, I don't know what to do with myself, to be honest. I'm really struggling. Like it's been a few weeks now since obviously it's over.
But we haven't had the chance to talk
We haven't
about
had the
it.
chance to talk about it. So first of all, I am so glad that Rachel won.
Me too.
And I thought that second last episode, oh shit, spoiler alert.
I hear
No, you
it.
should
If
be
you
up
haven't-
to
if you haven't watched it yet.
no, fuck off. The second last episode, whenever it was going so against her, I was like, there's no way she's gonna win this. How the fuck does she turn that around?
The two of them,
Strategy.
yeah. See, from halfway through the series, I was like, this is going to be boring because like we know that the faithfuls are going to win here
Yeah.
because there's no way that them two can go to the end without having a third traitor that they can throw under the bus. Like, there's no way they get to the very end and win.
I love that. What was it Claudia said?
Oh,
Faithfuls in a traitor's game or
or
something.
like two traitors that were completely faithful to each other. Love it. I was such a lame
So
go
poetic.
Claudia.
So poetic.
Yeah.
Like this season, I definitely had, and I'm a big fan. I've watched them all. This has been the best.
Yeah, I'd say
The
so.
plot, the drama, the everything, and just how the game actually unfolded. The moments, the characters, like Fiona, Harriet. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
Matthew submitting himself
Yeah. Oh, so many moments.
to be
and
a
it was-
traitor. Like there was something very sexy about that. I was like, oh my god, like you know.
I know we've talked loads about like online. I mean, like
Yeah.
Rachel being from here, but like
Yeah.
Matthew was
Matthew was
iconic
from
as
here
well.
Yeah, he lives in Scotland. I don't know whereabouts he's from, but Scotland, yeah.
Yeah.
But Rachel, so everybody's messaging me, and I'm just going to let you know as well. And if anybody from Newry is listening to this is official. Like we're making it public here. We're trying to get the
Rachel,
ultimate
where are you?
trader on this podcast.
Yeah.
And you know, she said she was down, but it's just a matter of I don't know. But we need to make it happen. So if anybody knows Rachel from Newry, you let her know that I am looking for her.
February is messy month here.
What?
That's what this
we're
is.
messy. This last year was last month. Fuck me, my head's away. But yeah, we're really looking Rachel on. I just think it would be class.
Yeah. Oh, she.
Oh.
Know what it was? I don't think she had a good poker face.
Are you for real?
I didn't think she had a good poker
No,
face.
she
I
was
was going, she's
stellar.
giving it away, she's giving it away. But her strategy,
The
was
strategy was so
impeccable.
good. No, she was always so calm.
yeah, very smart. Like,
So calm, but very methodical. But then this is the thing: Stephen needed Rachel the whole way throughout the game, but Rachel needed Stephen right at the end.
Yeah.
And I thought, like, genuinely, I did think if he turns around and does it, I would have lost it.
me too.
He would be the most hated man in the UK and
Yeah.
Ireland right now.
Big time.
100%. Because it would be like a dirty
He
move.
could have done it. Like
He could have done it, and he knows he could have done it. But
Yeah.
that's the fact that he knows he could have and he didn't says a lot about him. I love Stephen.
Yeah, me too. I thought he was very good.
Mm-hmm.
Although I just got the feeling in like all the interviews afterwards,
Yeah.
he had that look on his face like
Of regret.
of like I could have got another
But then
50
he's going to
grand.
make that back in multiples.
Yeah.
You know, this is...
Yeah.
No. Sometimes you got to play
100%.
the long game.
Yeah. The other thing was just the fact that, yeah, as I said, I thought it was going to be over before it started. Like the whole Fiona thing, I thought she ruined the game because like it just made it all so obvious. It just let all the cards out on the table. So like I was going, they're going to need to restructure the way they do this whole game because like it's racked now. But the fact that it was still as good as it was so nail biting and anxiety driven.
I know.
Right to the end.
Suspense.
Ah,
And I think if you're a
class.
game lover, you can, because a lot of people take it very serious. I can respect I love the game.
Do you, when you watch it, are you usually Team Trader or Team Faithfuls?
I'm always team faithful, like as in like I'm always rooting for the good guys and the hope. But it's to me it's all about your game.
Yeah.
So for instance, I love characters like Harriet and like Faraz, and I was rooting for them in moments.
Yes.
But like Roxy, fuck off. The cat's amongst the pigeons, Roxy. She just was shite. And James,
love her.
shite. God love them. There was and Amanda.
But-
Amanda, like Jade every week, shite.
That's
Aye.
that's part of like how good their game was because they got all the good faithfuls out early on. But that's the thing. I don't know what it is in me. I always want the traders to win.
So do I. I'm committed to them. But do you know
Even
what?
though-
Like, do you know what I'm going to say right now, Sean? Hold on. Actually, do you know what? Go for it.
Even though this cast, the faithfuls were just they were lovely people. They were like and great characters. Faraz was so funny and
I loved Faraz.
yeah, and James was a maniac and all. Like I really enjoyed watching them and I was rooting for them, but also going, no, I always want the traders to win because it's like it seems as if the odds are stacked against them or something. Because
I know what you
there's,
mean.
Like,
I know
less
because
of
they're
them.
having a wipeout every. It's a more interesting game.
Yeah.
And if I was to go on it, I would want to be a trader. I wouldn't want to be a faithful.
Would you?
No, I would, because I think it's a more authentic experience to the game.
Yeah.
But anyway, look, I think we have to park this. We have to put this on ice because we're holding out for Rachel.
Yes.
So Rachel Duffy, that's week. You know, we need Rachel Duffy here to discuss the traders.
That's it exactly.
And we're not like we're not selling ourselves short here. So we're holding out. So yet again, if anybody is from Newry or knows Rachel, a relative, or knows somebody everybody knows somebody that knows somebody up around Newry.
Yeah.
You know,
Get her on.
get it. Yeah, we're really.
We need to hear the scoop.
Yeah, and Philomena Bagley, like that was meant to happen. Where's she gone?
I know.
A lot of these have went under the radar, right? We need to pull the finger out,
Philomena's
Sean.
a trader.
She's no, she's not. She's lovely. But right. So what else? A big month with loads of different episodes, guests now on Patreon. What else? Dating dilemmas. So we still have loads of dating dilemmas still to go through. The last one.
That last
oh my
time,
god!
Yeah, everybody sent millions in.
And we have an update from the army one. So do you remember the army one? If anybody remembers that episode, basically there was a girl, she was in a long distance kind of situationship for the course of 4 years
With
a
a
guy that was in the army in Falklands. And then he started putting up Instagram stories, but she tried to reach out and she never heard nothing. Do you remember?
Yes.
He has a girlfriend now.
Knew it.
Or maybe he had a
I knew
girlfriend. You were right.
I knew it.
I know. I'm so dumb. Girls, why are we all so stupid?
I'm the friend who's like going like.
But it's because you're a fucking
rid of-
straight boy. You're a fuck boy like them. These men are running rings around us girls and gays. Like, they really genuinely are. Like, the damsel in distress narrative really has to change. But, like...
This is a man's world.
No, it's... Okay, guys, so we're just doing a quick ad read, a shout out to our sponsors for this week's episode, which are Be Perfect Cosmetics. So, Sean, this is about the month of love. It's all about Valentine's. You big into Valentine's?
Yeah, I'm an old hopeless romantic.
So am I. So am I. And I do love like the, a wee box of Thornton's chocolates, a wee rose and all that there. It's nice to, it's time to give and receive on Valentine's Day with
Oh,
your
it
loved
definitely
ones.
is.
Oh, very much so. That's right. But look, Be Perfect are given. They have 3 new bundles, Valentine's bundles, which are now live until Valentine's Day. So that's the 3 bundles: tan, makeup, skin. Obviously, the Skin Studio is so big at the moment. It contains the hydrating facial mist and primer base. So there's loads of good skincare products in that bundle if you want to go for maybe something more skincare. Everybody's in the skincare era at the moment. Or look, dry January's over. You want to get glammed up again, get the tan on, get the makeup on. Them bundles are now live over on Be Perfect's website. We're going to leave a link in the description section. I'm just going to shout out my baba. If you're listening, please get me one. But you can use our code POPMyCherry. That gets you that extra little bit of discount. The bundles are always amazing value as well. So you're getting more than you bargained for. And whether you're wanting to get a loved one or want to treat yourself for Valentine's Day, because I'm all about giving to yourself as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Buy yourself wee
Why
gifts.
the fuck not? Head over to Be Perfect Cosmetics website, and you can treat yourself or treat your loved one to one of their limited edition Valentine's Day bundles. There is limited availability on them. You do get the extra discount with the code, and they are live until Valentine's Day. So we're going to leave the link there in the description section. Thanks again to anybody that uses the code, and thanks again to Be Perfect for always being Cupid and sponsoring this episode. Ew. But like, on a serious note, like it's like, I don't know. I just think, do you think maybe, and if you're listening to this, like say like girls, I think the girls and the gays, this very much applies to. I don't know why. Do we wear rose tinted glasses with a lot of things in life? Maybe in general, this applies to everybody. Do you think we always see the good instead of looking at something for what it is?
Well, in that scenario,
Is that what you would think?
I
That you thought like logistically, like if you looked at that from a rationale point of view,
yeah, I
you're
was
thinking,
like,
well, if something's long distance and it's like really extremely long, it's been kind of on off in the course of 4 years,
yeah,
something sus.
yeah. I mean, and I know like there is women as well that would automatically see the red flags there too.
Yeah.
So I just think
Would you say you're good at spotting red flags in people?
sometimes, but I tell you what, Nicole, like my
Yeah.
wife, is like an expert at
Like Vera vibes.
sussing people out.
Miss Marple.
Yeah, I mean, I'll come away from like, meeting someone for the first time, and I'll go like, "Oh, here they're lovely, aren't they?" And
Mhm.
then like she'll just go like,
And she's
"Here," and then
Yeah.
6 months down the line, turns out who was right,
yeah.
and you're like, "Oh my god, how did you spot that?"
But then I think there's a difference romantically and there's a difference in general life. In general day-to-day
Yeah.
life, I can clock a bitch in 5 seconds. Straight up. I know your game. I know what you're doing. Like I will be truthfully honest here. I would say I'm more skeptical of people than optimistic of people.
Yeah,
And that's just through life experience. I'm looking at you with a fine tooth comb and I have you analysed.
yeah. Do
Which,
you
and I
ever
think people wouldn't think that with me.
do you ever meet people and you see in their eyes you're like,
I think
they're
you
trying to suss me out?
yeah.
I've had that recently.
I get a lot of like I can see sometimes the response I usually get from people's face is always confusion. No, really, like genuinely, like it's people I think sometimes don't know how to take me
Yeah.
because I'm quite like opinionated and quite. I think I can seem sharp, even though in my head I'm not sharp.
Mm.
Maybe I am
But I
sharp.
I
Do you
don't know.
what I mean?
I think
People always look at me a wee bit frozen. I always feel
I
It's like a
I think you
blank
come
look.
across very authentic.
in good and bad.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, you don't
I think it's
sugarcoat
a good
things.
thing to be authentic to
yeah.
yourself, but also if you are very eccentric and you're very yourself, it's quite polarizing.
Yeah.
So a lot of people will get it, and some people will get it. Sorry, and a lot of people won't.
Yeah.
And I can very quickly tell if someone gets me or doesn't get me.
Mhm.
Then also I think the eyes are the biggest giveaway
Mhm.
to reading somebody. And also, if you want to catch somebody out in a lie, do you know this? Anybody, if you're this is
FBI training.
this is FBI. This is Rachel's FBI training. This is true though. This is genuinely true. If you ask somebody like a question like, "Did you cheat on me?" or whatever, right? Somebody's initial response is the brain has to think quickly, make a lie.
Mm-hmm.
So the eye will either look left or look right before it will look at you.
Right.
So if you turn around and said to me, like, say something that wasn't true, like, I don't know, like, say, like, I don't know, like, did you steal a sausage roll out of Greg's? And like, I didn't.
No.
I would be like, what? Like, no, I didn't. What are you on about? Like, and it may be like defensive.
Yeah.
But my eye contact, it's in the eye contact. So people think defensive, or people think they were calm.
Yes.
It's not about that. It's your eyes can't lie. The eyes is the window, literally, to the soul. Like it is. So the eye will move either left or right
The eyes
before
are
it can look at you, because it's forming a lie.
Yeah. The eyes are the tits of the face.
The eyes are the nipples of the face. So like, yeah, there's one for you.
There
Did
you
you know
go.
that?
No.
Yeah.
So all these, would you ever look at like,
I'd love to do like a lie detector.
oh,
Like this.
whatever you call it. Yeah.
Aye, but what were you going to say there? Sorry.
So would you ever, have you looked at like body language?
Yeah, I can tell if someone's lying straight away. I
What's-
can tell if something's up.
Yeah.
I've very, like, I've good instinct.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Don't fuck with me.
FBI training.
FBI training.
I love
good,
that.
so it is.
But
Yeah,
I love when we get feedback on those dating dilemmas. I'm so sorry for that girl.
I know, it's sad,
that
isn't
that's
it?
happened though.
But she said she got a good laugh from it though.
That's good.
Because like it's kind of like, in hindsight.
I hope she was fucking about as well, like while all that was going on.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. Oh,
Yeah.
I know. But the girls and the guys changed the game. I'm
Yeah.
all for like flip it.
Mm-hmm.
So
it is a balance too, isn't it?
Mhm.
Because like you don't want to come across as like controlling, as like,
or like insecure, or like
Yes.
or needy, or which is all which.
but that is also
But that's all
there's a
kinda-
responsibility on your other half there
to communicate that.
to communicate that, and
Yeah.
also to show faithfulness, to show like,
yeah.
like
Yeah.
enough.
But this is the part I laugh at. Men sometimes make women and guys feel like as if reassurance is like such a big ask.
Yeah,
It's the bare minimum.
exactly.
Like
yeah.
it really genuinely is.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, if you're like, the thing is, that's not something that you should be probed or instructed to do, or even asked. Like you should want to reassure somebody.
Yes.
Like if I had a friend, I would want to reassure them. My partner, I would want to reassure
Yes.
that they know where they stand
Why
with
did-
me.
Why would you?
I wouldn't want
get your
shades of
back up at
grey.
that?
Hmm?
Why would you get your back up at that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, at the same time, like, why do you need the reassurance if you trust the person not there? But it's a fine line. You need some reassurance.
But no, this is different. Like, I mean reassurance in the sense of like, no, I don't mean it like that.
it should be.
I get what you're
It should be volunteered.
Yes,
it's
reassurance. Yeah,
And if it isn't being volunteered, that's when the questions come up. Like,
yeah.
why is that not happening?
But you have to remember at the start of like that's so easy for you to say whenever you're married and you have a kid and you're like so like secure. Do you get what I
Yes.
mean? And like it's so easy for me to say like I'm now like 2 years in a relationship, But whenever I think of me at the start of the relationship, when you're starting to get to know somebody and dating, like it is confusing. You're not sure. Like you're like, are we on the same page? Like you do think them kind of things.
Yes.
So it is important to fill in the blanks with reassurance and communicate where you stand
Yeah.
because you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, the longer you're with more like life experience, and the longer you're in a relationship, the more comfortable you become, the more your guards drop down, the more your insecurities kind of evaporate, and the more you feel seen or understood or respected. That's all building.
Yeah.
So you have to build that at the start. So for instance, if you're in a situation with somebody that's like in the army, which is already a bit of a head fuck because like the unpredictability of it all.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like back and forth. Like there should be a bit of like a, hey, just letting you know, walkie talkie. Like they have walkie talkies in the army, like keep in the loop.
Yeah. How you doing today?
Yeah.
Rather than constantly being chased
But
up.
then I know the girls and the guys know it's like once they go quiet, once there's that like subtle radio silence, you know like something's up.
Yeah.
You know it, and you can feel it. And I always say anybody that sends in dating dilemmas in here, they don't actually need our advice. They've got
Yeah.
a hunch.
They've got a hunch,
They
and
know
they
it in their gut.
also that if you search,
Mm-hmm.
you do a bit of soul searching, you'll
Yeah.
find the answer yourself.
Mm-hmm. And you know as well, by the way, so it's all about trusting your intuition, like in general in life. But this is a tip. My therapist told me this year. This actually does work. So if you're feeling maybe confused about something in life, whether it's should I be going for this job or am I happy or whatever it might be, right? You know what you should do? Stand up, right, and ask yourself the question, or get somebody to ask you like the question. So say, for instance, you were maybe like, yeah, not sure
Mm-hmm.
if you should like leave your current job and go for a new one, right?
Yeah.
If you're like, should I leave my current job and apply for this new one? Your body, from your gut, your body makes a movement.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're standing, if you're meant to, it'll move forward. If you're not meant to, and you've no control over it,
That's
you move
mad.
back.
That's
Yeah.
mad.
I
have to try
always
that.
say, yeah.
Know what I always
So
do?
if you sway, whatever way you sway is your answer.
There
And
you go.
another one as well, I always say for people to do, if you're confused about something and you really, really, really need, you don't know, you do deep down know. But the
Yeah.
problem is doubting anything. It is all forms of doubt.
Yeah.
Is making you overthink things. You're weighing up pros, cons, this, that, there. You're scared, like the fear of committing to the choice or whatever it might be. That's all the noise, but your intuition knows the answer.
Mm-hmm.
So I always say, put down two situations. So say, for instance, it's like maybe like I want to move country, but you're like, I don't know, am I giving a lot up here? Blah 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 blah. Da 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 da. Heads, you move to get a coin. Heads or tails. Heads, you move to Australia. Tails, you don't.
Yes.
And that seems so like, oh my, then you panic because you're like, oh my God, am I really putting this in the decision of like a heads or tails? But see, whenever that coin flips,
You'd
it
make up
flips
your
in the
mind.
air, there's
was
something,
just about
there's
to say
something that you're wanting it to land on.
Yeah.
Because that split, it's
I
like
do
nearly
that.
Somebody's, the force of the choice is being made for you.
Yeah.
Your intuition really jumps in.
Yeah.
And if it lands on what you wanted it to land on, that's,
You accept
you
it.
know your answer, you accept it. And if
Yeah.
you're thinking, well, with best of three, no, that's not
Yeah.
your answer.
So I always do that. I flip the coin and then
Yeah.
doesn't matter what it lands on
Mhm.
because I know what side I wanted it to land on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Isn't that strange? Isn't
Yeah.
it? It's honestly physics and the brain. The brain is so
The universe.
powerful. I'm such an advocate for it. I think people really don't realize this. Like your brain is the most powerful thing. It's telling you to eat, to shit, to piss, to everything. Like it's it's the epicenter.
Yeah.
So you gotta just take care of it.
Have you seen anything like so far this year that inspires you or like sort of makes you want to do something this year?
I haven't properly had that moment yet to really
No.
sit and think of that type and I really want to because I like to start the year thinking like that way. I haven't had that moment yet.
Yeah.
I think the main thing is I really want to be healthier. I just think our health is our wealth and I think we really abuse our bodies so much.
Yeah.
There was this thing recently, it was Matt Willis's podcast. Did you see this?
No.
Look it up. I can't remember what it was, but it was saying about all these kind of false dopamines that we kind of, like, what was it? I can't remember. Look it up though. It was really, really
Yeah.
good. I
Love
don't know what
Matt
his
Willis.
podcast is, but Matt Willis. But it was all about like kind of like what we consume, we believe is good for us, but it is actually like bad for us. Something like that.
Yeah.
But no, I haven't really thought much.
Do you like here's the thing, like
But
2026 so far.
I want things with more substance.
Right. So explain.
Yeah, I feel like I'm looking for depth. I feel like as great as all of this is, and this, what are you laughing at?
Sorry, innuendos again. So just
Oh,
continue.
How do I put this without it sounding? I just think a lot of this shit's very tone deaf. Not what we do, but like we live in a very superficial world now. It's all the whole. I'm very aware of the onlineness of it all, and it's very, and you know, when I'm really looking around, I'm like, is this really like the being of essence of humanity? Do you get? Or I don't know. Well, I don't know.
I know what you're saying.
I don't know.
Yeah, you're sort of going like, right, are
And
we
I'm kinda,
all just putting
to
on
me,
a show?
yeah, aye. And I think to me as a person, I'm like, sometimes I feel like I'm like, God, like you've really objectified yourself. I
Right.
feel sometimes a wee bit with like my choices, like career wise or whatever. Like what I mean by it is like there really is a lot more to me. I have a lot more purpose.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And
So,
I think I just want to tap into that. Like
so you do you
I'm
think
very
you're
artistic and I'm very creative, and
yeah?
I feel like last year I got to really practice that a lot,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like I want to do more things with meaning and substance and value.
Yeah. There was a
Do you-
moment like, I mean, this is a wee like fourth wall break, but like, say, I was sitting at it and that behind the scenes
yeah,
thing of the live shows,
yeah,
and there was just a wee moment, right, where like, I forget who was filming it at the time, but they went behind you as like we were setting up the
mhm,
stage,
yeah,
and you were like in conversation with the lighting
yeah.
engineer, and you just went in this flow state of going like,
Oh,
right, so it needs to be like this, blah blah, and you were pointing, these lights need to go on, and then it needs to go
yeah,
like stroby here, then ba ba ba, and you're calling out all the things, and it
yeah,
just felt as if you tapped into something.
yeah,
And I was like, that's such a lovely moment. You
and
just were just expressing yourself.
yeah,
And
and
then
I,
when he put that sequence on, then
yeah,
you just like were living your best life dancing
feeling it.
along to
But and I think that's the thing. It's this job can be very lonely. Before I started this podcast, I found content creating very lonely.
yeah.
It's, you know, iPhone and a tripod and an Amazon light. Truthfully, anybody can do it. Doesn't mean you'll do it well, but you can go and do it.
Mhm.
You know, there's nothing fancy or flashy about it. And putting yourself out there is the hard part. But it's very lonely. You're not in teams. You're not getting to hash out ideas and whatever. And like, I miss marketing. I love branding. I love all them types of things. But I just think at the minute, I'm like, I just love, like, whenever I see like a piece of material or something with real substance or really telling a story or, you know, like a bit of depth, you know,
Culture.
yeah, that type of thing.
Is that what this should be like this
I think
year?
it's kind of like, and this is the thing, I think I was so switched on too long last year.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what I say. Like, I think a lot. I don't know if people can understand this or not. There is a big differentiation in me, and like this version of me. Like even on these, sometimes there'd be parts where we're serious, and there's a serious side, and then there's like the or whatever the
Yeah.
fuck side.
Yeah.
And it's that side was too long. That side's a wee bit frazzled.
Yes.
And I think now I need to fill I need art. I need to fill my cup up with like art and inspiration. And
Yeah.
does that make sense?
That does, because it's like,
Yeah.
do you feel like, oh, sometimes you're just
And I feel-
slapping your face?
Yeah, but I feel like
on-
I feel like I'm like a shark in a goldfish bowl in ways sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think right, it's the same shit, it's the same things, it's the same day in our lives, it's the same trends, it's the same format, it's the same, you know, there's no real diversity, there's no real, you know,
Right,
at the
yeah.
forefront.
Yeah.
And I think I'm not saying I'm you know, I just think I just want to see more things. I want to see more inclusion. I want to see more. I just think there's more substance,
Yeah.
more, you know.
You had that way like
I have a lot
experience
of criticisms. I have a lot of criticism to the way it is here.
Yeah.
And kind of like you know, I think it's always, you know.
Yeah. You came back from Manchester one of those times, and you were showing me like
Homo block.
Homo
Yeah.
Block, and you were
Yeah.
showing me like all the videos for it, and you were
So
going like,
cool.
you were so excited, you
Oh
know,
my
like
God.
so it's like
I think
I
we
feel
need a
like-
lot of that here.
yeah.
Queer representation. We need more queer spaces, queer art. No megami. Protect queer art.
Yeah.
But you know, like and different things. I don't know.
yeah.
And I think that's with this podcast. I'm a bit more like, let's try different things on it
That's it.
and
Well,
get different people from different walks of life. I find that exciting.
that's the exciting
Even if
thing
it doesn't
about
align
this.
with you, like have that like
Yeah, this is like the platform to be able to
Yeah.
do what you want. Nobody's I'm
We're
a
all
producer,
following
but
the
like,
status quo a lot.
yeah,
It's a bit basic. It's a bit like, it's a bit, do you know what I mean? You know, like you've seen the whole thing with Molly May, like she's doing a collaboration with Adidas.
no,
And like, but she's getting, it's a bit of mixed things. Oh, typical. The shoes, like she's like, you're either a latte girl or you're a matcha girl. And it's like, I love Molly May, by the way, and that is a big market, and what she's done is great. But like, it is like, it's very much like you're either like, it's beige and browns. People's houses are now all done up the same. There's no color, there's no creativity.
Yeah.
Like, it's all very much, everybody's following this aesthetic status quo.
monotone, like
Yeah.
fucking,
Do you know what I
new
mean?
build house, Range Rover,
Yeah.
like,
Cream seat, cream interior.
yeah.
It's everybody's following a certain kind of
Everybody
way.
is aspiring to the same thing instead of breaking the mold and
And
trying
fair
to be
enough,
their own
but
person.
also some people aren't. So that's not a criticism to people.
No, it's not.
The
'Cause
point I'm trying to make
it's
is,
not saying we aren't like that
Yeah.
too. Like, we're exactly the same. We follow the same trends. And
Yeah.
fucking, but it's like, sometimes we'll have to take a step out of that and go, oh, why am I wanting this material thing? Why am I like so
Yeah.
interested in this? Am I like being
Yeah.
driven down that? Allow yourself to indulge in things too.
Yeah, yeah.
But at the same time, allow yourself to be immersed in other things. And
That's my soul is seeking art.
yeah.
Does that make sense? That's anyway, because so the thing is, there's no criticism. Some people don't have that kind of, they're not imaginative. That's okay. Do you know? And some people are just like, I like the simplicity. And that is also okay.
Yes.
But my soul's craving more. That's what it is. And I need that more. And I want to collaborate more with, like, there's so many fucking cool people here in Belfast. They're just, just more edge.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is my edgy year. No more fucking turtlenecks. I've had enough of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we really need to start making an effort in around here. Like, it's too comfy. It should be good, but you know what I mean.
We'll step the game up.
Step our pussies up. But the pussies are going to be stepped up over in the Patreon. You know me, I love a plug. But that is all. This is just this is like a Cafe Nero vibe. But look, you can head over to Patreon now. There is a bonus episode over there. It's going to be a bit more unfiltered. Like, even though we're pretty unfiltered on here.
Yeah.
But it's going to be like, it's gonna be messy. Like,
It's messy, girl.
it's gonna be messy. It's the stuff that we can't say on here. But we've just started it. We've just launched it. But head over. We'd love to welcome you into our little Patreon community. And obviously, I just can't wait to see where it's gonna evolve. And grow in the next couple of months.
Yeah. Look forward to seeing you over there.
Look forward to seeing you over there. But that is all from myself and producer Sean today.
Thanks.
Thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed. And yes, new month. Let's manifest it. We'll do a deep breathe in, everybody, right? Hold. Release. Namaste. Have a good day.